Good evening, world. Good evening. Good evening. You are now tuned in to King and Queen Radio, home of Sister Dobong and all the multicultural hip hop. You already know BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com. Let's tune into Becky.
I know feet attend to me, I know feet compare you. You know be you, be me. You know be you, be me. Normally I know they do like this, but nobody only. Don't be say I be done the party. I got issues. Girl, I made you cry and I gave you tissues. That I kissed you. Then we made sweet love like we always do. See, I let you on. You said before me, you were having fun. And suddenly the love came in. Ewo, kilo deo. Ewo, kilo deo. Ewo, kilo deo. Anyway, I just beg you, she might be a Lamborghini. And you know say you find too. All the girls go they find you. All the guys gonna find me. Me I no fit attend to. Me I no fit compare you. Wish I said this before, but you're messing with my mind. Sing me songs, make some love, put your hands under my thighs. I know say you be hot cake, 100 yards off by my city. For me, say I be hot cake, 100 yards off be my city. City where I just beg you, she bambi a la modernity. And you know say you find too. All the girls go they find you. All the guys gonna find me. Me I no fit attend to. Me I no fit compare you. You We were only lovers before the love came in. Now you be soldier, general no send me. Yeah.
On King and Queen Radio broadcast.
James Cockrum from Atlanta, Georgia. You don't want to miss
Radio home.
next.
King and Queen Radio. King and Queen Radio.com. Are you listening? Keep listening. King and Queen Radio.com. WEIP 93.5 on your FM dial. Keep listening. WEIP 93.5 on your FM dial. Keep listening. WEIP 93.5 King and Queen Radio.com.
This is James Cockrum from Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm telling you, you don't want to miss what's coming up next. 93.5 King and Queen Radio.com. This is James Cocker from Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm telling you,
Love is not enough, baby. Come to me, Molo. Love me or you hate me, know me. No mess with me, Mologo. NSC 250, come along, titi. She said pins are naughty. In a Maserati, hey baby, easy. Fine boy like you, easy. You won't kiss somebody, follow sweet melody. Normally, oh, Ojojumo lucky, oh, Moloti Openo. Me, I just want to be I. Me, I just want to be Me, I just want to be I just want to
For this party, let's get it party. Can't call mommy, can't call daddy. Vision blurry, words are story. Oh, Timagbo, the sky is falling. I wake up and jump start. I will drop you like a hat. Yeah, come be my other. I can get away from this. I love the way you got me feeling. No, my love, baby girl, only me. My love, no, yo. Lucky you. Me, I just want to be Me, I just want to be Me, I just want to be
Loving you be my greatest sin. Said I was done, but see I'm here. You don't make it easy, rara, to stay away from Yawa. Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, no make me pull the trigger. Never say never, no I can't go never. Shiba, oh be mine, don't wanna be so loser, no. Drunk on potion, can feel my lips burning, losing composure. Can feel my face drowning, seems so irrational. Ready to risk it all. If I can't have you, nobody can. No. Tell me how can I get my mind off you? Oh Shiba, I cannot take my hands off you. Tell me how I cannot get my eyes off you. Oh, Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, no make me pull the trigger. Never say never. No, I can do whatever. Oh Shiba, oh be mine. Don't wanna be so loser, no.
You're such a rush, my baby, slow down, come find your love. When you see me, come serve it up, love it how you stir it up. That body belong on TV. Ooh, this feeling I can't hide. You filling up my mind, and I just don't know why. I just don't know why.
Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me a sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, don't make me pull that trigger. Never say never, you know I can do whatever. Shiba, oh Shiba, don't wanna miss oh Shiba, don't wanna miss all desire. No.
QueenRadio.com. King and Queen King and QueenRadio.com. King and QueenRadio.com. King and QueenRadio.com.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
Hey, ha! Boy, I'm in awe. I'm in awe. Okay, take me here. DJ, give me now your cool here. Let me tell them how the thing goes. Ha, the thing goes. Okay, ha, okay. Chevy make a tamua. Say what can I go join God? Ha, you want to bamba? You wanna chill with the big boys? Now you the wrong, get the kitty, you the wrong, get out of the drink, what a drop cup. Ha, hey, so you see how the thing goes? How the thing goes? Oh, you tell me who blend you? And who? All right. Okay. Okay. That's what you want to bamba? You want to cheat with the big boys? Now you the wrong, kitty, you the wrong, get out of the drink, what a drop cup.
Good evening, world. You are now listening to King and Queen Radio. What it did it do? You are here and now, live, premiered with us direct. Gatsby Debonair presenting the lovely Queen, Sister Dobong. You are now here live on BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com, best place to be. And if you know, let's switch up to the vibes because it's about that time.
KingandQueenRadio.com.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me.
KingandQueenRadio.com.
So brand I want to spend my life with you. They say,
KingandQueenRadio.com.
baby, since we've been together, ooh, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to.
Ooh, that Al Green, sing it for me, man.
I'll never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together.
King and Queen Radio.
Loving you weather, times are good and bad, happy or sad.
Lovely evening to all the party people. Lovely evening to all the lovely couples settling in. You are tuned in. KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com. Welcome to the Sister Dobong Show.
Well, the times are good and bad, happy or sad. Why somebody, why people break up? Oh, turn around and make up. I just came to see you never do that to me. Spinning around you is all I see. Is what I want to do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I got such an echo here. I want to say a good morning to everybody out there listening to us. Give us a moment. You got to come and help me put the music on.
Let's get loving you
Okay. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. And we are live here. And tonight we're going to have a great show. Okay, so I want you to call the station tonight. You make sure you call in. That's 718-253-4239. Again, that's 718-253-4239. Okay, you there, folks? Again, you could call me 718-676-0820 tonight. You're going to be getting those psychic readings. This is a new show, brand new show, and we're live on King and Queen Radio.com, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDebomb.com, and we're all over the place tonight because we got a new host and DJ.
We are
and we
live.
get adjusted here. You know, so folks, you might have to bear with us tonight because we are learning this system. So again, we got Gassy Dominia on the 1 and 2.
1 and 2s, welcome, party people.
Yeah, welcome to the new show. And I tell you, it's King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, and we're going to be bringing the latest news, the latest update. I'm going to be doing that psychic readings, the energy reading. And you can tune in with us on KingandQueenRadio.com. That's on live stream.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a great show. So how your weekend was?
My weekend was too fun, too fun, too fun. Well, we know had the club and all of that. Had some good grub. Traveled around, enjoyed the weather. How was your weekend?
The weekend was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Shout out there to Tony Touch.
Woo!
And
Tony Touch.
we had a great time out there. Great crowd, great people out there. Big up to them all out there. The Funk Box.
Oh
And
yeah, Funk
yeah,
Box. Shout out to everybody there.
yeah. And who are listening to us this evening out there worldwide. And it's just that we're getting adjusted here. But we'll be doing a good show for you. Don't forget 12 midnight. We got on Papa.
Yeah, we
DJ
got DJ.
Papa is coming on 12 midnight. So the show is getting ready to get boosted and getting ready to get started out there, folks. So I hope you recorded this. This is live. And we're going to be giving some music, different style, different folks on. There we go, Jamaica. Again, a new show. There we go, Jamaica and Africa. Shout out there to
Shout out to everybody out there.
out there, lots of everybody out there. Big up to you out there in Africa. Running things. And shout out there, everybody out there supporting us. Ghana, big up to you out there, boy out there. Big up to you out in Ghana, our artists out there. And Billion and all the rest, shout out to you. And you know, DTT Picks is your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday shout out there in Lagos right now to TTT. All right, T Picks. So we'll call them T Picks. Okay, so big up to you out there in Lagos. I hope the party go well with you. And I want just things to go good here. So, folks, stay tuned. I got a lot coming for you. We're excited to working hard all day. We non-stop working. Man,
Yeah, the grind don't stop. That's why we just keep going. We going to the top.
we're going all the way up, and that's what it's all about. So, your folks just stay with us, and we're gonna keep things going.
Oh yeah.
Let's keep the dance top. Whoa, that's right. Just said that, man. Kings and Queen. You hear me? I say.
I'm going back to the south. I'm going back. When my roots ain't watered down. Growing like a ball pop tree. Your life on fertile ground. Ancestors put me on game. On till I'm on gold chain. With my old shooting energy. Energy. But I know she keep playing. Donut, sunlight, such a non-biased. Down, flood it, come on, out. Going up, motherland, trip for me. Melanin, my trip is indeed. Melanin, for me. I can't forget my history, it's history. Yeah. Maybe that's the reason why they always mad. They always mad. Getting past them. I know that's the reason why they all be mad. And they always have honey come around my way, around my life. Whenever mama said so, mama said, here I come on my thumbs, yeah. Follow my parade. Talking to my four rifle with that hit them swarming right.
King and Queen Radio.
Now here we come on our thumbs, yeah. Follow my parade.
Okay, folks, you're listening to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDebomb.com, and you can go live right now on KingandQueenRadio.com and see us live. That's right. King and Queen Radio.com. We are live. We want to shout out to everybody out there who's following us, who liking and sharing the page out there. Big up to you out there worldwide. I know you see me jumping back and forth because they keep taking down the internet every second, and I'm up and back and forth every minute. So bear with us, folks, okay? So again, you can call in tonight, 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And don't forget, I'm Sister Dobong, the African spiritual reader. See me in the morning, be happy in the evening. You got troubles in your life, you know who you could call, Sister Dobong. I'm waiting for you to call me at any time of the night or the day and make your appointment so I can help you spiritually. No matter what you're going through, I will be able to help you. So make sure you pick up that phone and call me daily at 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820 in the studio right now. And to get me in person, 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273.
All chrome, black on, black tips, matte black. Walk by my window down, let them see who in it. By my window down, let them see who in it. Crack a big smile. Go figure me and Jigga 5011, cheering they like chick how. I charge my crystals in a full moon. You can send them missiles, I'ma send my goons.
King and Queen
I
Radio.
can give a y'all. Trust me, they gon' need it on me. Rubber bullets bouncing on me. Made a picket sign up your picket fence. Take it as a warning. Waste speeds from your mover. 400 billion, that's a mover. Straw line to the barbecue. But it's any damn way if we gon' make it look cute. Pandemic fly on the runway in my hazmat. Children running through the house in my art all black. And sisters on the wall, let the ghost chit chat. And sisters on the wall, let the ghost chit chat. Hold my hands, we gon' pray together. Lay it down, face down in the gravel. We wearing all tie white to the funeral. Black love, we gon' stay together. Curtain made feel on the speaker. Little Malcolm, I miss from Mama Tina. Need another one, let me call Tamika. Need peace and reparation for my people. Forget these ladies, I'ma let it trade all up. These fading ways, I'ma let it trade all up. Show fist up in the air, show black love. Motherland, drip on me. Motherland, motherland, drip on me. Honey, come my way around my honey, come my way.
That's right, it's Spring Affair. And I hope you're having your Spring Affair going on with you out there. If you don't, you need to get started. Make sure you call me Sister Devon, 718-253-7273, so we can get your Spring Affair going.
Just a minute. Just a minute. You got me. You got me. Got me. Spring Affair. Spring Affair. Spring Affair. It's a story. Motherland drip on me. Motherland, motherland drip on me. Honey, come around my way, around my mama said so. Mama said, here I come, all I know is getting out. Follow my parade, my parade. To my folk, like go back on here and small right. Right. Here I come, all I know is getting out.
That's right. What are you doing now? Where are you now? What's going on in your life now? Are you troubled and worried? You need to call Sister Devon Bill and find out who's doing wrong to you, who's bringing evil in your life. Call Sister Devon Bill. That's 718-253-7273.
Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. Since you've been away, I've been thinking of you. Trying to understand the reason you left me. What were you going through? I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns. I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns. Oh, oh, oh. As I look around, I see things that remind me. Just to see a smile made my heart feel with
If
joy.
you play that American music,
I still recall all those dreams we shared together. Where did you run to, boy? Ooh, I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns. I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns. Sometimes I've wondered, I didn't understand just where you were trying to go. Only you knew the past. And I tried to be there, but you wouldn't let me in. But now you're gone away, boy. I feel so broken hearted. I knew the day we started that we were meant to be. Only you let me. I've got so many tears. Gotta face all my things. We just slip away. I need you more each day. There's so much you gave to my heart, to my soul. There was so much of your dreams that were never told.
boy,
You had so much hope for a brighter day.
I can't do this more. I have to just.
Kilometers. Come down some kilometers. I know what I meant to kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she love pictures. I just like bad mind from a distance. If this sweet up here, oh, don't go me class. Show you the so far, man, for your finger. This time I'm going to drop this for assistance. Then we can blow your mind, Afghanistan. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teachers. I don't take on the game, she love pictures. I take like bad mind from a distance. Love this sweet happy, yeah, I'm a pitas. When you come make a give you digits. Juice. But the last time somebody did it like this. Juice. No much I saw me bumper clap. That's why everybody ain't sing nothing like Chris. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. People take a picture and it just come. Like I just got rich, like my money just come. Then remember where they come from. We're talking like the product of it on condom. Outside no come from, not here, my brother. One side sit down for one chair, my brother. Come try, we will make you disappear, my brother. It takes two to chair, my brother. kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. The be sweet, I be all of my pitas.
Yes. I don't hide like this. I don't play with fingers. I never prayed for this. I never knew it would end like this. If you're done with me, hope I believe in just set me free. Cause I don't decrease like this. For your love, I lose my senses. Fine boy like me, fine boy like me. Don't call me cheap, girl, I work for this. Girl, I work for this. And I promise you, I will find someone new. Make you no call me water. Make you no call me. That's my best friend. If I see you, God, if I see you, God, don't call me water. That's my best friend. If I see you, God, if I see you, God, don't call me water. You know, when I call you, when I text you, go then delete. I know be good to know. I need to sabi everything you dey think. You dey call me your boyfriend, but why I still dey pay for the sex every night? You don't need to say too much. I already know you don't love me much. Fine boy like me, fine boy like me. Don't call me cheap, girl. I work for this, girl. I work for this, and I promise you I will find someone new. Make you no call me water. Make you no call me. Don't my best friend. If I see you back, if I see you back, don't call me water. Don't my best friend. If I see you back, if I see you back, don't call me water. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, and we are live on WVIP 93.5 FM. And we got Gabby on the one and twos in there this evening, trying to keep this show locked down. Then we go Jamaica and Africa. And we started off a little behind, but we catching up. So you folks got to bear with us. People calling from worldwide, all over the place.
Speaking of a call, we got a call.
Okay, WVIP 93.5 FM. Hello, caller.
Hello, caller. You are now tuned in.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello, caller. Are you there?
Caller.
Okay, we're going to keep that music going. And the next caller, you call in 718-253.
Oh, can you hear us?
Hello, caller. Are you there?
No. We're going to hang up on them right now. They'll call back. Call back, caller.
Okay, we're going to take that to the next caller. 718-253-4239, 0820. Okay, so we are live on WVIP 93.5 FM, and I see these things keep going in and out, folks. We'll have it back up
Oh,
in a
we
few
are very
minutes.
popular.
Okay, we'll have them back up in a few minutes. Where this is a lot of exercise, I can't keep getting up jumping back and forth. Okay, so we're doing it. Okay, so anybody got any questions tonight? Feel free to call in. We're gonna be running a little different. Shout out there to King Melvin and all the rest. Don't forget his show is on tomorrow. King Melvin from 8. Is that from 8 to 10?
Yes, indeed.
8 to
7.
10, King Melvin, and the
Tune in to Mind Tune In, the
tune
mega
in to
show.
mine. That's right. You got to make sure you listen to the show on brooklynstation.com. Okay, this live video is blocking. I know, folks, if it's blocked over here, again, we'll get it up in a few seconds. We got a live block video over here. So if you're on the video, kingandqueenradio.com, go live on Facebook. They go directly on radio.co and they won't block you. Go on radio.co on kingandqueenradio.com and it won't get blocked. So go directly on King and Queen Radio on radio.co and you can continue watching the program without interruption. Okay, so the show must go on. Again, WVIP, and let's take off.
You are number Peter. Odogun Misha. Show you the confirm for your speaker. This time I call job please for persistence. New flow. Me I tell them. You can't spend them. Damn. Keep right.
Me no trust phone, me no own, me no like it. Picture I go round, say Simone, I'm a wifey. Be a fuzzy picture, we suggest me a knifey.
All over Instagram, my best friend was psyche.
Me no trust man, we switch on for your Nike. 6 months in general, I know him say I'm Mikey. Can't trust no man, we claim them a psyche.
And them in a video wanna show people. Them we sell your own, them we sell your own.
The so-called friends tell me I tell you about you.
Them we sell your own, them we sell your own. I know for them a return code. So for me, be careful who you send by snow to. Watch who you want and come what you talking about to. So nobody not when nobody else round. Them in a room, just so your thing a leak out to. Them see a man when things come, them a blow to. Stab you in your back and then them come and take out to. Say you never them cause I know that them a promote.
Not that wrong phone, no of them have remote.
I reckon you, cause I was in the same boat. I get a life in general, but I'm real control.
Your face and your friend now don't run them out.
Wait till them end up in a federal court.
Me no trust phone, me no own, me no like it. Picture I go wrong, say Simone, I'm a wifey. Be a fuzzy picture, we suggest me a knifey.
All over Instagram, my best friend me psyche.
Me no trust man, we switch on for your Nike. 6 months in general, I know him say I'm Mikey. Can't trust no man, we claim them a psyche.
And them in a video wanna show people. Them we sell your own, them we sell your own.
The so-called friends tell me I tell you about you.
Them we sell your own, them we sell your own. I know for them a return code. So for me, can't trust somebody, they will let down your secret. Don't let them your
Latest digital technology to bring you a cutting-edge mix of features and the best music. Great radio means a great place to advertise your business to a potential world audience. To find out how to connect your business with our listeners, get in touch with King and Queen Radio.
Me no like it. Picture I go wrong, say Simone, I'm a wifey. Be a fuzzy picture, we suggest me a knifey.
all over Instagram, my best friend me psyche.
Me no trust man, we switch on for your Nike. 6 months in general, I know him say I'm Mikey. Can't trust no man, we claim them a psyche.
And them in a video wanna show people.
Then we sell your own, then we sell your own. So-called friends, then me I tell you about too. Then we sell your own, then we sell your own. Can you find them a return code?
King and Queen Radio.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go in that station break in a few minutes, folks, and we will be back. But we keep that music going. So, who on BrooklynStation.com, King and Queen Radio, enjoy the music till we come back.
Yes, so it's Rocky on my right, and I'm on stage by myself and with the hype, man. Go ahead then, tell me what your price is. Mine's is 100 B's, really you can't swipe this. Lost my appetite the way you be biting. I'm off no sleep, day shift, plus the night shift. Quick, asking when I'm free, I'm always priced.
Calling on me. I'll be there for you. Calling on me. Forever running to you. I'll be on time. Like you expect me to. Calling on me.
Yeah, alright then. True love never been, love never fall. Real love conquers all. Yeah. Me, the pain and all. Your perfection to be gone. Hey, fade away. I'll be there to give you what you need. As a point in causing selflessly. Yeah, I got you. Just like you would do for me without no please. Same blood we bleed. Yeah. I don't need GPS figure show me my friends, same family. From beginning to the end, same strategy. Each one teach one again, same energy. Love don't pretend.
I hear calling on me. I'll be there for you. Calling on me. Forever running to you. I'll be on time. Like you expect me to. Calling on me. I'll be there for you. Right there for you. Right there for you. Right there for you.
In a life, if you don't ever thought, for your brothers and sisters in have the heart. Yeah. Everybody must strive to play them part. More action and less talk. Yeah. God. Life is a gift, more time, you know it's hard. Just try keep it out them out the dark. Yeah. Don't need GPS figure show me my friends, same family. From beginning to the end, same strategy. Each one teach one again, same energy. Love don't pretend.
Calling on me. I'll be on time. Like you expect me to. Calling on me. I'll be there for you. Right there for you. Right there for you.
True love never fail, love never fall. Real love conquers all. Yeah.
I'll never fail or leave you alone. Never be alone. Hey, calling on me. I'll be there for you. Calling on me. Forever running to you. I'll be on time. Like you expect me to. Calling on me. I'll be there for you. Right there for you. Right there for you. Right there for you. Yeah. It's always losing you. It's what I don't want to do. It's what I don't want to I think I'm losing you because your promise aren't true. You know what to do to keep me from lying to you. Could have been true, but instead of losing you, I went to sister Dobong, and she said, If I'm using you, so he keeps on teasing you. Tell him one thing, baby, baby. Zulu, 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 I'm finished with you. So
Sister Dobong, reader and healer Sister Dobong will help you with lucky numbers, health, money, and love problems. She promises you better days. She's waiting for your call right now. 718-253-7. Sister Dobong, gifted reader and healer Sister Dobong will help you with lucky numbers, health, money, and love problems. She promises you better days. She's waiting for your call right now. 718-253-7273. She specializes in getting your loved one back in your life. 718-253-7273. KingandQueenRadio.com and BrooklynStation.com, the number one station with 93.5 FM, promoting artists daily 24/7. Check us out, the best in promoting. Call us now, 718-253-4239. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
She wanna catch the vibe, she wanna spend some time into the light, into the light, into the light. She wanna catch the vibe, she wanna free her mind into the light, into the light. Face it, she don't want nothing basic. She want my touch on basis. Pull up relation, rebel and race it. Cat vibration star, she want my peace and mental. The jaw and her bed central. Spontaneity and tempo inside of her bare info. Send her memo. Oh, just let go, just let go for me. Let go for me. Just let go, just let go for me. Let go for me. She wanna catch the vibe, she wanna spend some time into the light, into the light. She wanna catch the vibe, she wanna free her mind into the light, into the light. She wanna catch a vibe, you down with her mind. link on fire. On the island of a jet tire. And in our mood, everything transpire. Feeling beautiful like a tea like life fire. You're a goddess, beautiful like Monday. Baby, don't back. Need you to let go. Just let go. Just let go for me. Let go for me. Just let go. Just let go for me. Let go for me. She wanna get the vibe. She wanna spend some time into the light. Into the light. She wanna get your vibe. She wanna bring her mind into the light. Into the wanna get your vibe. Celebrate our freedom,
I ain't heard from him today. He's right now.
Paula, you're on the air.
I couldn't handle it. The woman I committed sacrifice for, held, trusted, and stood by through thick and thin, left me for another man. It left me her, confused and lost. I heard of Sister Dobong. Call her, I meant to see her. She worked with me and brought my love back to me.
Sister Dobong, call 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273. Let's move to another caller. Caller, you're on the air.
I was burdened with bad luck, trying to get a job for a long time. But something would always pop up to make me miss out. I saw Sister Dobong about it, and I've been in a good job for more than a year.
Imagine that. Sister Dobong, 718-253-7273. In life, there will be damage. Spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, all types of damage. That's when we turn to someone who can help us back where we belong. Sister Dobong. Sister Dobong, the world-famous spiritual reader, healer, and advisor for over 30 years. Sister Dobong. Call her now, 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273. Or just visit 1752, that's 1752 Flatbush Avenue at the corner of Avenue J in Brooklyn. Come see her today and be back on track tomorrow.
Give me a call now. I know you need my spiritual help. I'm here to help you. I want to help you. I want to remove the bad luck from your life. I want to help you get your life back together. Don't suffer no more when you got me, Sister Dobong. I am Sister Dobong, and I have worked with many of people. I have helped the blind. I've also helped people who was crippled. I help a lot of people who have many diseases, and they got cured. Through spiritual prayers and through your faith, we can change things in your life. You need to believe in me, and I can help you. Through me and God, we will pray together, and we will get your life back in order. I will give you spiritual baths. I will give you things to help you to remove the demons, the bad luck out of your life, to take away all the bad luck, to remove those evil spirits. You don't have to suffer no more. Call me Sister Dobong, 718-253-7273.
A real lion. Have mercy, watch this. Groove is a one with the swing of bill. When I'm rocking out your box, you don't feel no guilt. Milk is boiling, you turn a bill in. What more can I say? I'm just bugging. Yo, back it up. Hold on. You don't have to do, boy. Watch this. Easy me a blind, I love you, can't touch mine. Watch this, man. I don't want to read out. I don't want it. Y'all pick me out the day. So you only not 65 days out the year you want it. Y'all pick me out the day. So you only not 65 days out the year you want it. Y'all pick me out the day. So you only not 65 days out the year. About it up, take it off. Make way I'm coming through. Watch this. Like watch the fish, I want to get close to you. I am the only man, the only guy that can love you right. Why don't you come and be my baby tonight? I have said that I have no sensitivity. Like the background, you please don't be thrown to me. One little girl, I like no other. One that I could talk them, I want to know the love I want it. Y'all pick me up the day, you only got 65 days out of the year you want it. Y'all pick me up the have plenty of passion. I'm in love and a real love type of passion. Wanna get with you, so let's get it on. Wanna rock with your baby, say all night long. Girl, you want it? Girl, pick the happy day. 365 days of the year you want it. Girl, pick the happy day. 365 days of the year you want it.
Are you ready? Are you ready? You're listening now to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. Okay, put my mic up just a little. Okay, we are live here, and I want to, if you're just joining us now, don't forget you can call in at 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And so so many people are calling, so I just want to make sure to get on the air.
Hey, looks like we got a special caller.
All right, WVIP 93.5 FM. Hello, caller.
Hi, my name is Aaron Bates. I'm the marketing director for King Queen Radio, BrooklynStations.com. I'd like to say shout out to everyone who's listening. My name is Aaron Bates. I'm the marketing director for King Queen Radio and BrooklynStations.com. We would love to advertise and promote your business and music on our radio stations today. Please give me a call at 732-666-8403. Again, my name is Aaron Bates. I'm the marketing director for King Queen Radio and BrooklynStation.com. And please give me a call at 732-666-8403. Again, we would like to promote your business and music on our radio stations today and anytime you would like. Please give me a call. And if you get my voicemail, always leave your name and number and I'll call you back. Thank you, and have a wonderful, great show. And guys, we have a great show tonight.
All right, all right, all right. Much love to Aram. Much love to Aram. If you need to get in contact with him, please contact that exact number. Amen.
Okay.
Good night. Good night.
Okay, so we're listening to King and Queen Radio, folks. If you just tuning in, WVIP 93.5 FM, KingandQueenRadio.com. We are live on Facebook. Join us there. We're on Twitter. Join us on BrooklynStation.com. We are live there, and SisterDebong.com. We are live on all three platforms. And if you get cut off, by the way, on Facebook or any of the other platforms, you can join us directly on radio.co, King and Queen Radio. That's radio.co, King and Queen Radio. We're live there. We're broadcasting live, and the shows don't go down.
Oh, yeah. And on
So
King and
if
Queen
you don't
Radio.
want your show to go down, you have to leave Facebook and go to kingandqueenradio.co. Go there, and you will find us on there. Go to, if you want to just listen to the station, we are kingandqueenradio.com, King Brooklyn Radio Station.com. So you can be able to get us. So make sure you call in the station. You have any questions, that's 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And don't forget to call me Sister Dobong. You're going through any problems in your life, call me daily. That's 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273. Download the app, KingandQueenRadio.com. Download the app, BrooklynStation.com.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, guys, what's going on in the world? What's going on in the universe?
Oh man, so much. Like the most epic news is Elon Musk. You heard? Elon Musk just bought Twitter and is about to make it private. Woo! Picture that, $44 billion.
So that's a lot of money. So when you say make it private, what does that mean? Only certain people can get on it?
What it means is he outbidded the top bidder after getting majority of shares collected at 58.40 a share now, because it's risen, right? So now at this point, being that he's majority stock shareholder, what he's actually doing now that he's buying Twitter outright, at this point, he's going to make it from the stock, the public ownership of the stock itself and to the company, to the world, it's public right now. So you could buy shares and you too can be a part of Twitter. Now with him being majority shareholder and buying it outright, he's going to make it private, which means none of you, including I, after once he makes it private, could get any shares. Whatever shares is given or already bought to whoever is already a shareholder is locked in for them, and that's it. Like it's just finito. So also it's just to also make sure that any rules and regulations and the policies that the company abides by, even after he buys it, once he changes it to what the fully intent is, it's just going to be stuck like that as well. So at this moment, what he's doing is just making sure that nobody's going to tamper with the company. Basically, his true intent. It was to be for social media, freedom of speech, freedom of everything. So he's making sure of that once he makes it private.
So if a person wants to buy in stocks, do they have the right to buy into it?
Not after it's private. After it's private, no, there's no buy-ins. There's no. I mean, you could sell, but I don't think anybody would want to sell. But yeah, once it's locked in, it's locked in. So
So if people want to buy in it right now, can they do it?
yeah, they have a time limit. The time limit is once he's announced that it is officially private, and that is when there's no sells, no buys. Nobody will be able to buy. You could go on Robinhood or Webull, and you'll see that it will say something like this stock is not supported by this entity, by this app, and stuff like that.
Wow. So what do you think? Now, this is not for the public. This is for me and you and I. Do is stock at this point buying stock with him? Is it good or bad?
Being that it's Elon Musk and he's wealthy enough to buy Twitter and he just spent 44 billion plus he got Tesla, he has a lot of things going. I suggest being that he has nothing to really lose, this is one reason why he's making it private because he has nothing to lose. If he wasn't wealthy enough and was looking for people to, join and take part and take people's money to help them build and also, build his entity as well, then he would leave it public. But being that he's making it private, he doesn't see any gain from it, which is also something that I guess he's trying to express by taking this exact action, by making it private after he just said what he said. So I think investing with him now, absolutely do that now. And I suggest so because in due time, obviously the stock is going to rise, which means the profit or whatever amount that you had as a share, its percentage in this equity is going to build as well. So you have cumulative shares. If you have cumulative shares, that's like say they bought more than 10 shares. Now say they bought 10 shares a month or every 3 months. Cumulatively it would build to a certain amount. So when there's supposed to be a dividend breakdown, they would collect a healthy lump sum of dividends.
Yeah, but at that point, it's not controlled by the government, is it?
No, no, it is not. It is not.
So you're really taking a chance because if he decides to make some strange move, you're not protected, really.
Yeah, the shares in the stock
So
itself,
that's
but
just
not.
taking a chance.
Yeah, not your conscious or whatever you're aware or unaware of, right? But
Yeah, because they make some slick moves and they're only the rich, they rich, and all the poor that invested their money can lose it. And nothing you can do about it. So wow. I see where that's coming.
But I see it as everybody could get a lucky little lottery pick. It's like those who invested in Tesla just before it made its $1,000 mark. Everybody had like $1,300 as profit going up. 1,300 points, I should say, more or less. But depending on what you put in, like if you put $1, it went up 1,300 points. Somebody just made literally $100 and three cents or $103 and some cents, like for real, like.
That's some real money if if you got it out there to do that. So many people nowadays don't have money like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just the way it goes. So what else going on in the world out here? What
Um,
else happening?
well, you got the famous Coney Island, Astroland is opened up officially. Well, they did open up officially like 2 weeks ago, but they did this little thing. It was like $65 for the most expensive ticket where you get all the exclusive rides all day and everything. So that's kind of up. But for those who's missing those churros, it's time to go there. The weather is nice. Everybody's looking polite. You know, we in New York City. That's the place where nobody wants to pay anybody no mind. Everyone want to mind their business, be rude. It's looking different. You see changing attitudes now. They like, hey, you want ice cream? Yo, come to the beach. You know.
Yeah, I think this summer really going to be nice in New York City. I think it's going to be one of the places in the spring and the summer that people going to flock to New York. Uh, I think they got so many things going good here, especially in the foods.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's a lot of foods coming out right now, like a lot of
A lot
discounts,
of
and people right
eateries.
now like Grubhub. Shout out to them. You know, even though they're not doing much right now for us, I would like them to deliver to us right now. You know? Now, all jokes aside, though, also there's good grub that we need to get, like some good seafood. Because you know how to make some pasta.
Yes, 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 and pasta. Yes, yes, yes.
That original homemade pasta.
Yeah, I know how to make that homemade pasta. Yes, I do. And so tell us, what else happening out there in the world of entertainment?
Well, in entertainment, well, Chris Rock's mom is actually wanting to speak up. So many people have been talking to the point where even Chris Rock's mom got to come out and say how she disliked what Will did. You know, and it's crazy when you think about it. Like, this is a goat. Now you in trouble so much that that a mother, the goat of a mother, is coming to you, telling you shame on you, and you the black people's favorite. You know, he our favorite. The black community has our arms open and welcoming for Will Smith, and just for that, you surprised just like I'm surprised about that slap. But now it's
But
even a mom.
you can look at that a lot of ways too. He shouldn't have did it in public. I mean, he should have
Right.
taken it privately. But at the moment, some people is hot tempered, and if you hear someone really talking about your wife indirectly, you know them, so you know they're not kidding. It can spark or something in you and make you at the moment not think what you're doing because you're defending the one you love. So it can look at that two ways.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Because if
true.
he really wanted to hurt him, he wouldn't have went up there and gave him a little,
Tap tap, little pow
pat.
pow.
He would have went up there really with fists and all, and because he knew he was gonna get in trouble. I
Wow.
mean,
Yeah, you're
going up
right.
there, first of all, I don't care how angry you are, you know you in somebody else's place.
That's true. Speaking of in someone
So
else's
his
place.
intention was to stand up for his black woman, his queen.
Yeah, it was
I know you know me, but he took that too personally. He forgot that there's an audience there, people there,
and where he was.
and where he was. That's what happened. At the moment, he just snapped
He went from oh,
because
sorry.
they know each other. So evidently, he didn't try to hurt him, but he went to say, back off. This is my woman you're talking about.
Yeah, that was his initial reaction to fending for his
So
woman.
people looking at the public of the people places. But if he really wanted to, knowing the people places, he could have tore the whole place up.
That's true. That's true.
So
So
his intentions was not to do that.
so
Because
for those
you
out
know
there,
how our people get down. He would have been throwing chairs all over the place and swinging and knocking and hollering and screaming. So
yeah, it'd have been a ruckus. It'd have been bad.
so it should have been a little slap on the shoulder. But I guess they got him out for how long? 10 years.
10-year ban. But he's still eligible to still win nominations and get nominated. He just can't show up there, basically. I
I don't think he really cares.
don't think anybody at this point does at this point.
Because he can do it right there in his house with technology.
Yeah, and people plenty of times don't show up to the award
Yeah,
show, get their
so
award, and just celebrate at home.
and if everybody gonna be on his case, I don't think I'll show up either. Because you
Yeah,
don't know who out there crazy is gonna slap you.
both him and Jada didn't want to. They were boycotting for years about going to the Emmys and all that, and just the time they finally decide to stop, here that's come. So it's like a sign telling them, you know what, it's just not meant to be anymore.
Mhm.
You know. But speaking of that one quote you said, coming into someone else's place, we have the president of Ukraine who had some delegates of the United States visit the country today. And it was
Wow.
just to discuss some of the issues, especially going on with the tension that's rising with the initial warning that Russia was saying. They were like, listen, America, if you keep sending these items, these weapons to try, we might not be able to stop what comes. If it hits you, you just can't say nothing at this point. You know, you've done your
Well,
part.
it can go that way
Yeah.
because you look, you supplying ammunition to the enemies, so you expect a backslap.
Yeah, but
One,
they not trying to give no backslap at this point. They like, listen, we trying to take over another country. We don't want you having any parts in it.
but
You
I
just
don't
put
think
your flag.
America should have no part to it because they all the same.
Yeah.
It was Russia in the first place, so I don't care. They shouldn't go in there. None of them. They lead the people along, and everybody stay where they at. But just people want to control other people. Well, it's like that in this country too. It's like Staten Island don't like the Bronx. The Bronx don't like this place, and Brooklyn don't go to the Bronx. So it's all that way. It's that way in other countries too, right in the same boroughs. Another borough don't like boroughs and can go to war.
But get a load of this. They saying, meanwhile, on Monday, which is today, the U.S. said it would return diplomats to Ukraine and work to reestablish its embassy in the capital of Kiev. The White House said President Biden would appoint an ambassador to Ukraine, the first since 2019. So this is what is also being discussed at today's meeting.
Well, I don't understand much of politics, and I really can't tell you, but it's something that's rare, and we don't need to be involved. We got our own problems here. We need to get these people walking on the street, these homeless people, and all these people with no home. We need to get them in houses because they're wandering the streets now like zombies since they run them off the subways. And folks, you better beware because there's so many people now loose on the streets. And you think you finding somebody to fall in love with, and you don't know. They just could be a homeless person looking for a place to stay.
Yeah, right now, especially in this country and even over there,
Well, they're
it's going to
running
be
them off
very
the
hard.
subway. If you're running them off the subway, they can't be on the subway no more. What you think they're gonna do? They're gonna roam the street and find people who will take them in, and you people not gonna know because you're gonna think they nice looking, good looking. You're not gonna know they're homeless and messed up.
Yeah, some of them aren't in that type of, mind state where they look horrible, but they're in a horrible situation.
You won't
Sometimes
know
the
till
eyes get deceptive.
you move them in your house.
Some things like that happen. And I think I want to say a moment of thank God for humanity because, for those moments that exist where people just let other people in their house and stuff like that is very rare.
All right, so we're gonna take you back to a little music, and we'll be back with, and I'll be giving you some horoscope. So stay tuned, folks. You listen to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBomb.com, and we are live on there. We go Jamaica and Africa and bringing you the latest, and we got Gatsby on the 1 and 2.
1 and 2 is much love to all of y'all in the room and in the city.
Oh, mama, 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 you're my darling. You were just oh, mama, 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 yes. You're the greatest that ever lived. Mama, I give you whatever you need, whatever you need. I give you whatever you need, whatever you need. She's beautiful, lady, creating miracles out of nothing. Relentless that she is. Mama got real beauty about her. She does it with a smile. And she does something to pleasure. If mama get low, you know me stay silent. Treat my mama with love, I never use violence. If you like to love, you know the rules and laws. If I go down, the time love grandma. This is for the living God. Yeah, we know. Prayer and fasting, no mercy and pray that no blessing of love. She's so amazing.
I am an African reader and advisor. Okay, I want you to call me now. I don't want you to give up in life. Don't give up. I don't want you to feel that this is some type of game. This is reality. I will help you with any problem you may be having. I will remove the bad luck, take off the evil, help you against those others who strong in witchcraft powers that may be holding you down. Get rid of all those enemies that's also bothering you, and tell you names of your enemies and who bothering you and where you're going to go, and help you along in your future. I will also remove spells, take off bad luck, take away those evil powers, and also I will give you lucky numbers. Don't
Call at 718-253-4239 for the call-ins, and also the call-in for Sister Dubang, 718-253-7273.
give up.
718-253-7273.
You heard it.
Mama, I give you whatever you need, whatever you need. Oh, I give you whatever you need.
That's right. I hope you all feeling good out there. Well, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to King and Queen Radio Station.com. I want to say thank you all for having such patience with me and Gatsby tonight. So we put it together. Give us about 3 weeks. We'll be up on the charts.
Yeah, it'll look a lot smoother. It'll look a lot smoother. Very
We
alive.
got to, we get adjusted to working with each other differently than hosting and him trying to DJ and host and run the cameras and run the so it is complicated, and we've been working all day and all evening and all night networking and getting things together. So we both is like, okay, okay, the energy is low. It ain't got nothing to do with gas. It's working hard. The clients and praying in the prayer room, working here, working there. I should have took off tonight, but I love y'all, and that's why I came in. Hello, 5-4, big up to you out there, and all you folks out there listening to Queen and all the rest of you out there. Shout out there to you, Beverly. Bless you, and bless everybody out there listening to us out there. And it's just a lovely evening here in New York City.
Yes, it is.
What's going on with the weather?
The weather right now is better than it was a little bit last week. You know, last week was just the epitome of all the memes of New York. Talk about snow, rain, cold, hot, didn't know what to do. It foggy, then it got clear. By the time it was clear and good, it was like 2 a.m. Nobody was outside.
Well, you know what? At least it took our mind off the virus and the nonsense. I guess God said, you know what? I'm tired of hearing about this virus, so I'm gonna send y'all some weather. You ain't gonna know what's going on.
Right.
Because seriously, you don't hear nobody talking about the virus anymore.
Yeah, especially, you know what's interesting?
Did you realize it fading out?
Yeah, it definitely faded out. Especially like after all this stuff, they started doing world problems, then they started making local problems. So Ukraine war, everything else about poverty on the other shores, and then coming back here with the mass shootings and all the wild
I think
cases
that's
going on.
smoke and string. I think it's smoke and string because you know,
Smoke and mirrors.
that's something because what's going on now is totally different than what it was at the beginning. One thing happened in one day, and you look around, something else happened. I have a condolence going out to that fireman and the person who died in that fire.
Yes,
The
rest in
building
peace. Rest
collapsed
in
on
peace.
top of them, and my condolence going out to my
To
girl
them and
out
their
there,
family.
Cheryl, out there, and Nicole. Big up to you out there, and everybody who listening out there. And it's just so sad. So many people are leaving here. Folks, you better enjoy this world. You don't have no time for confusion. People are checking out. I mean,
Yeah,
fast.
left and right. There's no time to take anything for granted.
And it's not old people, it's young people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Old people survive it. So shout out to the old. So you know what? Sometimes it's good to be old because I'm telling you, they know some secrets that other people don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
look at a lot of them survived all this virus, and young people the one died in their 50s and 40s and 30s.
It's also because of like what they doing to eat and how they carry in their body, especially because they said it was the side effects wasn't really the thing that was destroying us. It was already previous traits, previous sicknesses and ailments that we had that was inside of us that weren't
Oh,
actually.
that wasn't being taken care
Yeah.
because the younger people, most of them don't go to the
You
doctors.
know that quote, live young, die fast, or you only live once, live wild, crazy, stuff like that. Yeah. When you put all those into factor, you definitely could see why the youth isn't really adaptable to wanting to better the health. But thank God there's another side of it, right? Like you could go on Instagram and see foodies and veganism and healthy eating. And you see in those people, they're starting to push the format of healthy eating and seaweed and uh, oils and vitamin D, D3 supplements. Shout out
Yeah,
to that.
we're going to be talking a lot about those topics, me and you. We're going to be getting into these things. We're going to be educating as well as much as we're going to be teasing and having fun.
Yeah, we're
So
gonna tease them.
we
Like,
just starting, folks. We adjusting to each other,
yeah,
and working on the air together. In person we're warriors. So we try to keep it cool while we're on the air. But anyway, uh, because we get on each other nerves. But we doing good. We doing pretty good.
we
Good with
we
this.
we some two empires making everything good for the good fortune of the future. Can we get an amen?
Amen. Okay, so we're gonna take it to the next level. We're gonna talk about mental illness.
Yes. And
Wow,
mental health and like parents parenting their children, like mental health
wow.
with the parents and them parenting their children.
Yeah, I experienced a case today, and it's a case. And I said the lady was such a beautiful lady, had a young, beautiful daughter, and she was talking about her husband, her ex-man. He's stone crazy.
Oh man, is that right?
She met him at the mental institution,
God be
and
like,
she liked him. They had a baby. He was seeing her once in a while, but after she had the baby, he just disappeared. And the mental institution people don't let her find him no more.
oh wow,
And she got her own issues, what they call AC. What you call that thing again? People have.
OCD.
You're right. She have that. So the kid now got seizures. So I'm wondering, and I watch her reaction, how she going through things and how she is still got it real, real bad. And she raising a daughter. And I'm wondering, how do the medical clinics allow for the parents to get the kids? They don't have laws against that if the parent is got mental problems.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yes, they do. It's just very selective sometimes on what it is, and it varies. There's a lot of cases and social workers as well that take part in it as well sometimes, right? So, besides ACS or social workers, you also got guidance counselors and people from the schools and other stuff. But before we jump into that part, right? The fact that these people don't want to register, especially in the black community. They don't pay mind to us black folks when it comes to mental health or anything of that such. We're the bottom of everything for them because, they just, it's a whole nother story.
Yeah, but they put money out there just recently for the communities neighborhood. And I would say places like this side do have them. But
Shout out to that.
will people go in?
Hopefully so, because therapy is one thing that is very, very needed in the black community. We also need mental healing and self-healing. So, like for example, what you asked, sometimes it is hard because you have to be labeled insane almost nearly. You have to be a threat to society yourself and especially your own child. There has to be certain things like lack of awareness and the fact that you can't be able to take care of your child or yourself or nurture in a home or environment that's healthy for the child. Those are type of scenarios and situations that cause a man or a hand for them to take any action at all. Other than that, they're just gonna let the child be with the parent, and all this other mess. It could be domestic abuse or domestic disputes. Police coming up to the place, writing up reports and all of this, that, and the third, and it just could keep going on because if it doesn't reach a certain part where it feels drastically life threatening, they won't actually come or seek aid or give attention.
Yeah, because I see, I was observing a kid, and she was telling me the kid can't walk, and the kid 4 years old. But I see the kid climbing all over the chair like the kid can walk everywhere where the good kid want to go. I think the kid got that same thing too. That the kid can develop what the parents got but don't have it, but act it out.
Oh, like indirect, but yet to skip a generation.
She was saying the kid is slow, but me observing the kid was laughing at her. This is a 4-year-old kid. The kid looking at her laughing.
It just
So
feel like that's
I'm
his-
saying, I'm saying this kid is brighter than she think it is. So kids can't fool you.
Yeah, all the time. Because even us as adults sometimes just overlook the fact that kids are us, but in the future. They're us at the moment, but as a young. But we're not receptive to the fact that we never think like, oh, when we were young, we were that susceptible. We were that easily comprehensible to pick up stuff. We were ahead of our times, and the adults ahead of us didn't know that. So it's like we just forget that all the time. Think
So
about
do you
that.
see that evolution change in the new generation of kids?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. These kids are way more advanced than my generation or the generation before. But however, I think one thing is the fundamentals in this generation is slipping only because the generation before, like my generation and generation before, aren't really hasty or strong or prominent on influencing or pushing the influence of the fundamentals. It's like, do you get it? Okay, and that's all we need. You know, it's like getting past the shortcut at this point and just seeing if the product is fully ready. You know.
Wow, that's exciting. So, folks, going to take you back. You can join us on kingandqueenradio.com on Facebook. Um, Download, do share, like, and let us know how you feel about any of these issues you want to call in. It's 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. Take you back to some music with Gavin here.
She does it with a smile. Turns treasure to treasure, song to pleasure. Yeah. If mama get low, you know me stay silent. Treat mama with love, I never use violence. Give me life with love, you know the rules and laws. Blow me small load ups, that's why me love grandma. She teach me boy living God, and I tell you love. Prayer and fasting, no praise and trade, and the blessing of love. Amazing, Mama, whatever you need, whatever you need,
Okay, you're listening to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDivine.com. And what I'm picking up, someone out there is giving someone a gift, and the person didn't appreciate it. It's the idea they didn't appreciate the gift, they still love you. So if you feel upset about it, don't. They just didn't like the gift you gave them, and they was being honest with you. And it has nothing to do with you for you to hold a grudge against them. So find out the next time what they really like before you try surprising them. Someone out there is planning on getting a new car. You've been thinking about it for a while. Make sure the car's in your name. Make sure the person not talking you to get this car. You go put it in their name. You'll be sorry once the car's in their name. They'll be leaving you, and you'll be left behind suffering. So don't do it. Someone has issues finding themselves scratching, and it's really annoying you bad. Something that's happened spiritually, and that's why you're going through what you're going through. So make sure you continue to check yourself out medically, and then if you have more problems, call me Sister Long. That's 718-253-7273. Again, there's so many people out there is having problems. I'm picking up someone who having movement problems. It's like you just can't get out of the place where you're at. You want to move. You want to get to another place. Well, you're going to be able to get to that place, but the Spirit said on one white piece of paper, write out the place you want, where you want it, and ask the Spirit to help you get that place by placing that paper in the Bible on Job, J-O-B, anywhere in the Bible on Job, and you'll be able to move and get the place you're looking for. Somebody is having issues in the lower part of your back. You're suffering for quite a bit, and they usually attack you early in the mornings and late at night. Yes, it's spiritual. Someone is pressing down on some spiritual door and creating the energy to come to you, and they're doing it at that time, and that's why you feel those sharp pains and those energies coming towards you. That is very spiritual. Make sure you call me Sister Dobong. That's 718-253-7273. Someone is going to go and take a trip. You want to go take a trip and other people is trying to stop you. You feel like you want to do some traveling. Go right ahead. Even if you have to go by yourself, you'll have a great time. Make sure you take pictures and send it back to all your enemies and let them be the joke. Someone has issues. They just bought a new house. They got a house. And you're in that house, but you're not comfortable there. You're really not. And it's because the neighbors and the people on the side of you is sprinkling things down to try to make you get up out of there because they had intentions for someone else to move there. So you'll have difficulty in that house if you don't clean it spiritually. So you have to do something very strong to stop that negative energy for not letting you be happy in your new home. I feel somebody has went to court and had big issues, and you're going to win. Just a matter of time. You have to go back 2 more times, but that court case you're going to win. It's going to go in your favor, and things going to work out very good for you. Don't forget, I'm Sister Dobong, the African spiritual reader. See me in the morning, be happy in the evening. By just picking up that phone, calling me daily. That's 718-253-7273. Don't forget to join us every week from 9 to 12. Me and Gavin. Yes, the King and Queen Radio and Brooklyn Station.com. This show is There We Go Jamaica and Africa. And we are bringing a new version to the King and Queen Radio meeting Debonair. Yes, right, Debonair. We're going to be bringing artists. So if you want to join the show and have some fun, make sure you call us. Call me at 718-253-7273.
You heard?
Call us. All right. It's King and Queen Radio at gmail.com. Brooklyn radio station at gmail.com. Hit us up on the Facebook, Zena Paling. And if you want Gavin there, you can get him there.
Hit me with the Gatsby Debonair. You know my page. You know on KingandQueenRadio.com page. You know to hit me there too. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. King and Queen Worldwide. That's what you said.
King and Queen Radio Worldwide. That's where we at. That's where we go. All right, folks. We'll take it back to some music. So the show begins right now.
She wanna catch a vibe, she wanna spend some time into the light, into the light, into the light. She wanna catch a vibe, she wanna free her mind into the light, into the light. Face it, she don't want nothing basic. She want to touch all bases, build up relations, rev up the car and race it. If somebody hit you, give them the magic finger, yeah. But to my friends and family, thanks for the love, thanks for the love. Thank you for teaching my people how to love. Thanks for the way, thanks for the days. Thank you for tolerating my own dirty ways. Yo, give me a shot. So what you telling yourself? When last you take a little drink with your body, your body. Well, so we get a big bonfire, but the island of a gentile, but in our most everything transpire, give me a full of energy like light fire. You're a goddess, beautiful and modest, baby don't back, need you to let go.
You tuned in to KingandQueenRadio.com. You're those trying to contact Sister Dobong for some readings. Y'all know how to hit that line 718-676-0820. Also 718-4239. You know the first three, 253. 718-253-4239. Call in if you need us in this live time. 718-253-7273. Make that call us Sister Dobong for these readings.
So thanks for the love, thanks for the love. Thank you for teaching my people how to love. Thanks for the way, thanks for the day, thank you for tolerating my
Okay. While my DJ get the camera set up here, okay, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more, okay, because we get ready to go on the station break here. So don't forget we're live on WVIP 93.5 FM, KingandQueenRadio.com, and the news is, you come fix my cameras, please. The news is we have a show tonight from midnight, and DJ Papa is coming on, and he's gonna be bringing you some good music from all over. on brooklynstation.com. So you don't want to miss this show. Okay, so you don't want to miss it. And we got a lot of good stuff going on for you, me and Gavin here. We got the summer come. We don't know where we're going to be. We may just do some shows not even here. We may be in different places doing shows.
Yeah, looking like
So
we
yeah,
taking over NYC that way.
so you got to be prepared because we're gonna be on the road. So look out. If you got businesses out there, we may be visiting you in your business. And don't forget, we got a parade coming up. We'll talk to them about that because I think the time is running. No, you still got time to tell them about the parade.
Hey. So everybody interested into this parade, it's a great day on May 18th. You are now cordially invited to come out to the dance parade where we will have every funding on behalf of a charity and it'll be going straight to a charity. This is where we will be. We will be by 14th Street. So if you are interested, you guys should actually come out and see us all over there. We will be in a certain place throughout the city, coming down 9th Ave, all the way down to even 8th Street, all the way till we touch the ending finish line of Tompkins Square Park by Avenue A.
Yeah, but you know also they can be able to get in touch
with the host with the
King,
most,
King
King and Queen
Melvin,
Radio.
King Melvin.
We have King Melvin who's actually promoting it. We actually have the best DJ. Would you like to say his name or shall I? DJ.
Well, we're just going to wait on that one because we're lining up new things. So
we got the surprise.
That's got a surprise going on because we're supposed to have a top singer coming. So we just got to see how that work out. So again, King Melvin will be having more information. You join his show tomorrow.
Oh yeah, they'll give you the rest of it
from 8 to 10 on brooklynstation.com. Make sure you listen to brooklynstation.com from 8 to 10 and you'll be able to understand what's going on with the parade. So again, we're going on a station break and we'll be right back.
Messages for you and for someone you love. We know
Let go. Na, yeah. I know we've been distant lately. Yeah, I know that things been crazy. But it's what I've come to realize. Now when you didn't get your high, ooh, you let them lie. When you feel that feeling that's hard to describe. Oh yeah, come no. Let's step on something and jump down. We can do what we want, anything. I think you know me want. Show me that way. Tell me and just let that music move. And you know I just got it nobody, baby. Girl, keep doing what you like. Cause you really pick you up. You won't let it down, no. We'll have a real good time. And when we jam and do, baby. We'll be jamming, baby. And I when this pick you up, yeah, can't get enough. Oh, when this pick you up, yeah, can't get enough. Oh, I want you do it. Oh, girl, rock that body. Murder, when you turn up, yeah. And when you rhythm get you high, ooh, let me your vibe. It's the most amazing feeling you could find. So baby, come now. You want to fun thing till sundown. We go do what we want, anything. Oh. I take you to life. Come here, show me that way. And just let that music move you. And we don't understand nobody, baby. Girl, keep doing what you like. Cause when you really pick you up, you won't let it down, no. We'll have a real good time. And when we jam, don't, baby. Yeah, can't get enough. Whoa, I just pick you up. Yeah, can't get enough. Whoa, can be here some come to it one time. Wine we go, wine we go, wine we go, one time. Come to it one time. Wine we go, wine we go, wine we go, one time. You were there, lifting my body up to ground, showing me no fear. You were down, I was there, telling you that you're beautiful. Baby, I'm so beautiful. Only you, only you. Yeah, yes, only you, only you, only
You were there, lifting my body off the ground, showing me you care. I was there. Only you, only you, yeah, yeah, only you, only you, only you.
Radio.com. Come to Sister Yvonne daily at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, or you can call Sister DeBung 718-253-7273. 7273. The prayers that Sister DeBung have for you to help you in healing. Psalm 10:3-3, Joshua 19, Matthew 11 through 28, 2 Samuel 22-7, Psalms 56:8, Luke 6-21, James 5-15, Psalms 27-1.
For any readings, anybody looking for the better in life, want to know if their lover is doing anything good by them or bad by them or is praying for them, you know exactly who to call. That's Sister Dubong at 718-253-7273. Also, 718-676-0820. You know who to lit. You know who to call. Sister Dubong. So let them know what they did to do.
27-1, 1 Peter 3:10, Acts 3:19, Deuteronomy 4:29, 1 Peter 43. Come to Sister DeBong. Also, when fasting, only tell no one but God when you're fasting.
BrooklynStation.com.
This is the song that will heal you. These are the songs that will help you. Don't forget, put a donation on kingandqueenradio.com.
KingandQueenRadio.com. You heard her. You heard the queen herself, and you heard Sister Dubong. Let her speak to you one more time.
And guess what, folks? These songs are very powerful. You must go and get them. Go there and get the prayers now, 24/7, and call the station. Have them read to you. If you can't get on the internet, have the station to give them to you. The number to the station is 718-253-4239. And they will send them to you, the prayers, as you send them the donation. Visit kingandqueenradio.com and you won't be sorry. Call 718-253-4239 and order your prayers today. Or simply go on kingandqueenradio.com.
Group is a man with the sun in the field. When I'm knocking up the box, you won't feel no skill. Milk is boiling, it's turning feeling. What more can I say? I'm just bugging. Yo, back it up, 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 back it up. Hold on. Let me ask this little boy, watch this. Is the mirror that I love it, can't do mine. Watch this, watch me down the reload. Tell me what it is. Y'all pick me out there. You can see the light place out here, you want me. Y'all pick me out there. You only got 65 days out here, you want me. Y'all pick me out there. They only got 65 days out here. About it up. Hey, dog. Hey, when you're coming through, watch this. I must be calling it close. I am the only man, the only guy that can love you right. Why don't you come and be my baby tonight? Lights up, listen, I have no sensitivity. Like the back door, the sleep, through me. I'm a little girl, I ain't like no other. One that I could cross them, I wanna know the love I want it. Y'all take me out there, you only got 65 days out the year you want it. Y'all take me out there, you only got 65 days out the year you want it. Y'all take me out there, you only got 65 days out the year you want it. Y'all take me out there, you only got 65 days out the year.
Woo, that's a throwback.
Y'all be young kids, only not 65 days, how the year you want it. Y'all be young kids, only not 65 days, how the year you want it. Y'all be young kids, only not 65 days, how the year you like go. Y'all you want it, real love like you want it, real love how it can love how you papa. So when it come along with you, say, the rule of follow me. Good up and play the stuff, go down. So on the list, make mistake, and me follow me. They go to right to feel love, the center. See you, the very
Post-traumatic slavery. Why not nobody and make love to me? Now me know how to breathe. Now me know the way you see. That's a post-traumatic slavery. Why not nobody and make love to me? It's me and your girlfriend. It's me away. Dying to play and endorphins. I want to see you and I'm
That's what they say about the incest princess.
now I can come get me frankincense. Looping up high, I am the incense princess. Making her out, I got a flashback. But for so long was teaching princess. Now I can come get me frankincense. Looping up high, I am the incense princess. You love me, love me. You love me, love me. You kiss it, love me. You love me, love me. And you know I love you. You love me, love me. You kiss it, love me. You love me. You don't need. Oh, wow. Because it's finally somebody wants to love. They will. They will. And if you know when somebody wants to love, they will. And they will.
love me good, love me like no one else ever could. When I'm yours, take me out on a trip. Through the stars, love me well, love me well, love me good, love me like no one else ever could. When I'm yours, take me out on a trip. Through the stars, on your spaceship. On nobody's but for someone with differences, now we can do reasons. Looping up higher princess.
Hey, how you doing? Wow.
Opa Leti. Patemu, Bado, Kemi Trabaye.
Body snap, pepper snap, many money. We did it one leg. Rebel unruly. Badly.
One, two, baby, let me come through. Let me hit you up so I can put it on you. 4, 5, in the mud. Guys, let me get you some more to make it so right. That's right, I can feel some feel, baby, to my cold, please set the thing on fire. No lie, if I'm looking so cute, let me hit you one, two, now you feel the right. Anything you want, it's just one call. I'll give you what you want. Yeah, keep begging for more.
Whoa, good evening. Welcome back to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBomb.com, and we are live on WVIP 93.5 FM.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome to the King and Queen Radio. There we go, Jamaica and Africa. Shout out to lots out there holding down the King and Queen Radio. And don't forget to go on the webpage, King and Queen Radio, and get the beats. King and Queen Radio beats. That's King and Queen Radio beats. You will find all the beats there on King and Queen Radio beats. Go there and download and test out the beats and purchase the beats. Don't forget to visit all the pages out there. My videos is blocked again. Don't forget to test out all the sites out there, King and Queen Radio Africa, King and Queen Radio Underground, and all the sites out there. So I want to welcome you to this great show. I'm back and we are live, and we're going to be bringing you a lot of current events, a lot of things going on, and we are just into, I don't know why they keep taking down, go to radio.co, folks, and they can't take it down, radio.co, and you go King and Queen Radio on radio.co, because they block it and they put them back up, they block them and put them back up. Don't make any sense. So again, thank you who all is listening in, and continue listening to the King and Queen Radio Show.
Mr. Lover, lover, you know business, you know rubber. Mr. Sugar, sugar, I cry you me scatter, scatter. For sweet, sweet, baby, anytime the beat drop, that you shall repeat. You shall for the street, baby, the girls want your thing. The girls want
I follow Tally and I want to tell when she's running. When the rats are on the place, the boy couldn't take it. If you take people, things is up to be a secret. Coming out the road where I really hypocrite. Come to you from the cold and the supermarket. Me a pack of cheese, six a cool cock of biscuit. $5 badness, a $5 badness. What am I know what you cheap badness? The way some bag are rolling no more and them stop it. Badness, sharp face, badness. $5 badness, a $5 badness. What am I know what you cheap badness? The way some bag are rolling no more and them stop it. Badness, sharp face, badness. The man are running place will never reach greatness. Equal and close is a me for sure. When you overtime thing and the red light for it. I am mad like it and it will knock it like it. Yeah, no one time when you got it. And my face to his arena karate kick. People are looking for an over pretty quick. When I'm up in this, I wrap you in a plastic. $5 badness, a $5 badness. What am I know what you street badness? The way the man are rolling over and they stop it. Badness.
Check myself. I check myself and after I can see
Just never forsake me, never body mind not to break me, never for me to shake me, never, no time for creators that could never be your friend. Spread news like a mailman, that could never be your friend. If they try and compete online, never be afraid.
You at the home, Sister Dobong, KingandQueenRadio.com, Brooklyn Station Radio's host of the most, Sister Dobong Show.
we can do what we want, anything. I'm taking my own on the road, coming that way. And just let that music move your body. And you know that's what they know about it. Girl, keep doing what you got. Now when you read it, pick you up, you won't let it down, no, no. We love you, but then I will be charming. Don't baby. We'll be charming. Don't baby.
What she do it. Ooh, girl, rock that body. Murder, when you turn up. Yeah, yeah. And when you rhythm get you high. Ooh, the real vibe. It's the most amazing feeling you could find. Yeah, baby come, baby come now. You pass upon the thing till sundown. You do what we want, anything. Oh, oh, oh. I take me in life, on the rocks, show me that way. I don't stop, and just let that music move you. And we don't understand nobody, baby. I'll keep doing what you like. When we pick you up, it won't let you down. No, no. We'll have a real good time. And when we jam, dum, 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 baby. When we jam, dum, 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 baby. And baby, when they pick you up, yeah, can't get enough. Whoa, you will pick you up, yeah, can't get enough. Whoa. Ay, 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 ay. When the bass and we come to it one time. Ay, 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 ay. Why we go, why we go, why we go, have one time. Ay, 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 ay. Walk up to it one time. Ay, 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 ay. Why we go, why we go, why we go, have
That's right. I hope you're having a good time enjoying that music. Like, yes, we is playing some good music this evening. And I hope you're enjoying it. And we are enjoying it too. And so tell us, Yasmin, what else on the schedule for tonight?
Oh, well, we got a great DJ coming up next. You know, if you enjoyed last week's show, you enjoyed the compa and the Zouk music that was playing, you're gonna enjoy what's gonna be on next with DJ Daidi wilding out on the DJs, the sets from the left to the right on these ones and twos here.
Yes, DJ Daddy will be coming on, and he's gonna come over here in a few minutes. I'm gonna wait when he'll be over in a little while and greet you folks for his show. So you want to tune in on brooklynstation.com. Download the app. You download the app, Brooklyn Radio Station or brooklynstation.com. There's two apps, Brooklyn Radio Station and brooklynstation.com.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
So
indeed.
download the app and let's see how things working out. And we're gonna be adding some new features to the station. We'll be working on it this week, so you won't be able to get cut off that easy. So again, if you're on Facebook anywhere like that, go on kingandqueenradio.com daily, brooklynstation.com daily. And don't forget to check out King and Queen Radio Beats, King and Queen Radio Beats. And want to say shout out there to our team out there in Zambia, our team out there in Ghana, and our team out there in Nigeria. Big up each and every one. Boom. So again, what's news? What else going on?
Well, you know, right now we got Kyrie Irving with his attitude. He's getting fed up with all these people right now. You know, he's scoring all these buckets, but he's being unappreciated. It's like people forgot that he wasn't playing only because the COVID-19 rules and regulations was restricting him. Now he's here, he's blowing people out of the courts, and he's getting on their last. Like he is on edge because they're getting on his last nerves.
So where this going on in the basketball?
Yeah. It's the NBA. The playoffs is just here.
Oh yeah. So when is the playoff?
Oh, it's on.
It's on already. See, I'm behind time. So give us a little knowledge of what's going on out there in radio land.
In Radio Land, well, basically, the playoffs has just basically begun. These players is on the run right now. So far, you know who's up on the first seed, and you know who's on the eighth seed. So you know who's going on to the next round. So right now, the setup is set up to a different challenge. The East Coast Division and the West is on its helm, and the helm is successful at this moment. But let's just let it be known. East Coast is taking over, okay? East Coast is taking over. Eastern Conference is here. All right. So y'all getting on Kyrie's last nerves, and Kyrie's here. Kyrie is here. That's all I'm gonna say about Kyrie. Because I think he might.
Wow, well, that's interesting to hear all you sport fans out there.
He's putting up
So,
all these numbers and he's getting underappreciated. Y'all are something else. That's what.
anybody got any comments? Want to comment on that? We're gathered there. You can call the station now 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. Don't forget tomorrow night, folks, again. We have on tomorrow night from 8 to 10. We have a great show. You don't want to miss, so you can get your mind tuned in. And King Melvin, and what is the name of that great show?
It's called mind tuning.
Mind Tuning. And Mind Tuning is a great show. You get to hear some good jokes and entertainment, what's going on in New York Global, New York, New York Global magazine, New York Global Biz magazine will be out very soon, and we'll be in there. That's New York Global Biz magazine. Shout out to Irma, the founder of New York Global Biz magazine. Big up to you out there. And she works very, very hard. Her and King Melvin. King Melvin will be on tomorrow night from 8 to 10 on BrooklynStation.com. A lot of great shows coming up on BrooklynStation.com. Find it on radio.co, Brooklyn's radio station.
And also shout out to the teenagers because it turns out that I had some news. I forgot to say it. I'm gonna say it now. So the oldest person in Japan passed away today, and he passed away at 119. Now, at this point, he was basically the oldest person in the world.
No, that was a woman who passed away.
At 119?
That was that guy dancing on the floor. Matter of fact, that was his great aunt. The one was doing all that dancing that looked Chinese. That was his aunt. And that's a long time. Wow, that woman lived a long time.
Wow, well, yeah.
Shout out to JoJo. That was the dancer. Big up to you, JoJo. So,
Big up to JoJo.
yeah. No, that was a woman. She lived to 109. But
119.
But I think that was before. I think they lay in the news on that because no, that was his aunt was 106. This was another woman.
Yeah, this one is another one. This one is her name is Kane Tanaka.
I don't believe somebody can live that long. I really don't believe that. But then you never know who am I to judge, you know.
Right? We in a world where mermaids is now coming alive. You know, it's like, what else can we expect, right?
Mermaids coming alive.
Yeah, just waking up on sand like it's
Well,
nothing.
I'm gonna go back like them old folks in the past used to say the devil can create anything he wants at any time, any moment. Does that make sense to you?
That makes absolute sense.
So if I go back to the old folks, that's what they say. Look like it's all manifesting, you know. So I can say, well, things don't change as far as the biblical terms because we got all that in there. The last days, there will be scorpions and different things coming to the world coming forth. It look like we at the last days according to the way things going.
With the way things are
And if we
going.
keep up with Russia and all them people, we are gonna be at the last days.
Right. There's even a super yacht that got like attacked by pirates overseas. by London. Like, think of
Wow.
that. Imagine a super yacht, like over 106, over $649 million for a yacht. You over there enjoying yourself, and all of a sudden you just see a group of pirates just trying to storm your boat. Like, whoa, it's not even a boat, it's a yacht, super yacht.
Well, you could go back in the past, but this stuff is things that happen, and now history do repeat itself. But this is things that pirates and all that stuff is like way back in the 12th century and all this stuff. Do you think the human reincarnation minds could instill in the new world? Are we experiencing something of the human nature from way back from the past? A repeat of DNA in the new bodies?
I feel like we're living in like the newest formality of confusion, right? So I feel like everything is brainwashed at
See,
this
but
point.
what are you? Okay, but what are you talking about now? Think about the Roman Empire and all those places. They was experiencing this stuff
Yeah,
before.
it feels like history really is repeating itself.
That's what I was trying to say. Are we a reincarnation? Is the reincarnation of those people coming back in the new babies?
That's a scary idea now that you think about it, because it's like we
That's
escaped
where I believe DNA can repeat itself throughout
genetics.
generation, generation, generation. We looking at those generations died off, and maybe the recycle of those genes at that time are coming back now.
Kind of wishing it skipped a whole century and millennium at this point.
Yeah, because look at it, we are from the generation from way back from the beginning.
At least we're not Neanderthals, you
Well,
know.
some of us got that in us too.
Oh
Look,
yeah,
some
look at that.
DNA
It's
got
such a
that
shame.
too. So imagine that's coming back too. Taller men. Look at some people 6'5". Lately, I've been seeing so many tall people.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're seeing a whole lot of
I
giants, you
never
know.
seen such giants. So well, I don't want to see giants, but they're extra tall.
Yeah, I'm like 6'2". I'm getting I'm over here
You
being able
catching
to.
up with them, so I guess you can say giant.
Yeah, at this point, I
Well,
could unscrew a light bulb from this exact ceiling. I did, as a matter of fact. I didn't even have to get on the chair. I just reached the arm up like, ah, all right, go. So imagine them. They're gonna be like 7 foot too.
but tell me something. Don't they experience spinal problems?
Yes, the taller you are, the more you'll have spinal issues because of average height. Like for example, the sink. I got problems. Sometimes my back can get on my nerves if I go to a sink above my under my waist. Like I gotta crouch enough. You do enough repetition enough, it could irritate you. You know, but that comes along with the territory.
Mhm.
Like ducking your head through doors and stuff
So
like
now
that.
you brought up a interesting topic the other day about dreads. Dreads can be, uh, you had long dreads before, so you
Yeah.
can talk. So tell us, when you have dreads, is it a lot of strain on your back and stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's more than a strain on the back. It takes a lot of weight, and through the years, if you don't notice it, because you're not really gonna notice it, your hair growth and all the constant retwisting. So by the time it comes for you to want to unlock your dreads, like how I unlocked my dreads, it's gonna take forever, like very, very much so forever. And the weight is different, very, very different.
So you do feel lighter. How long was it? How long did you have your dreads?
I had my dreads for about 11 and a half years before I
Wow.
decided to unlock them. I didn't cut them, I unlocked them.
Wow. So when you unlocked them, so what was the process of unlocking dreads?
I say it was a tedious and annoying job, but one, I am very dedicated. So I was in the middle of doing like my third lock of unlocking my dread, and I stumbled across a clip on IG, and the clip was a guy making fun of another guy who was a part of their team, right? And he changed his hair to like some braids, but he's quiet. So in the background, guy looked at him and said, "Hey, I just realized you got a new hairstyle. When in the world you get rid of your dreads?" He said, like about a month ago. He said, "Well, damn, how long it took for you to get them out?" He said 3 months. I said 3 months. I'm on my third piece of dread, and I'm like on my third day. So I'm like, oh, I got to speed up this pace. So long story short, I just sat there for about a good 72 hours, not moving, just unlocking my dreads until I finally got to this side. I was on the left side, and then I finally got to the front end. By the time I was done, it was a week and a day. It took me a week and a day to unlock all my dreads.
So when you're unlocking dreads, that's important for some people who got dreads and want to unlock them. What do you use?
Well, it took a lot. So did a few things. Like for example, you need a comb. You need one of those thin combs that's like wire thin because you're gonna need it to cut through all the type of strands that you're unlocking. You gotta wash your hair thoroughly. Not only that, you gotta make sure you have a backup comb because towards the end, I just thugged it out. I thugged it out. So when I was supposed to actually buy a new one was when mine's broke. Mine's broke, so because I was using it so much just to get all the locks out. So what I would suggest is have a backup, use a lot of water, a lot of moisturizer, detangling with olive oil or argan oil, and pray for the best because you might get a headache. You definitely might get a headache. It's tedious. You digging out into your roots and all of that. It's gonna get you're gonna get very very overwhelmed. But it's gonna be exciting because the more you get to unlocking all the dreads, the lighter your head feels, the lighter your neck feels, your back feels a whole lot lighter. You wondering like if a spirit was on you or something, when you got the burden, you got all the weight on your shoulders. You know that figure of speech, you got the whole weight of your shoulders right off of your shoulders from that moment. And I had like over 26 pounds of hair weighed up. When I weighed it out after, all the multiple strands of dreads that I actually had to unlock, yeah, took me about a whole week and a day to get that completely out. Weighed 26 pounds total, all the hair.
Wow.
Yeah. And
So did you donate it or you just threw it away?
yeah, I just threw it away. Google doesn't give you that much help on finding things. Google is a great help if you want to just
No,
scramble
there's a
across
lot of
sites, but
people,
when you want that
there's a lot of
source,
people would have bought that for people I think that's got cancer and stuff that need hair, make wigs and stuff. The Indians would have bought it.
I wish I met some of them because I'd have loved the money. It was
You
free
should
shit.
have kept it all in the bag and saved it.
Well, the fortunate part is, I'll always eventually do my dreads again. So, when I get to unlock those, I could cash in. Hey, that's how true it is because of Rom. See how that go? But wow, yeah. There definitely was a lot of hair. 4C, obviously. So it would have really been great for those people for that was in terms in their ailments or in their phases or stages of cancer.
Well, yours wasn't even Jezebel, Lila. What made you decide you want to cut your dreads?
A lot of things. Like for example, got tired of how they say spiritually, like I remember when I first got my dreads done, this one woman told me, be careful who you let touch your hair, who you let touch your roots. Because whatever there is in their hands doesn't matter what's in their hands. Their flesh touches your roots and you're gonna get all this spiritual energy. And I was like, okay, so I'll make sure I'm real selective with that. So that's how that kind of started. And I said to myself, well, there's a lot of history of like over 11 years of people touching my hair, and I don't know where their spirits have been or their energy. And it just wasn't feeling right with me at this point. And that's one reason. Two,
Well, that's a cleansing. Number one for you, it was a cleansing for you.
mhm.
And I noticed over my years of watching people, usually people, when they're going through some type of dramatic changes, for some reason, they do something with their hair. They either
Ah,
cut it off, do something with the hair. I don't know why the hair plays an important part in people suffering and going through stressful situation. But usually when people going through any kind of changes or problem, even in love, they do something with their hair. Is the hair the most important thing you think to people on their body?
I think it's besides the skin and our flesh and our heart, I feel like that's the most living thing on us that keeps growing and is always gonna keep moving, like how the world keeps moving, whether we like it or not, you know? So like that's also another reason why. Like I had these dreads for 11 years and I felt like a cartoon character, same outfit, you know? Like when is this guy gonna get out of a new outfit or something like that? I was like, when am I gonna change that? And I was excited. I was counting it down until it finally reached a whole moment where I was like, you know what? Let me just drive, get this, that, and the third, and do it today. And then that's how it went.
Well, no, we don't recommend everybody to do that. This is just his own preference and his own taste.
Yeah,
Folks,
yeah.
enjoy your braids and
And your dreads and all
your
that. I got too loyal
dreads and
to a
enjoy whatever makes you comfortable. But if you're too uncomfortable, he gave you an example. If you're feeling weighed down, then you cut your dreads. It'll be light on your back and on your neck.
and you get a new hairstyle,
And you
like
got a
this.
new
I
hairstyle. You
get
can
to,
change it differently.
yeah, I get to wild out on this. This is my new style I'm digging for a while, but I get to freestyle this and do as many type of hairstyles I want with this. So this is gonna be my
That
thing
is
for
the
a
truth.
while now.
That is the
Instead
truth.
of being locked in and caged in with my dreads that I had for like 11 years, I'm gonna just, you know what I mean, freestyle, enjoy myself. You know what I mean?
All
Yeah.
right, we Papa. Let me see. Is Papa there? Uh, Papa,
Daddy.
Daddy is there, so he can come say hello to the audience here, since he here, and so they can listen to his show. Give him a microphone if he out there. Is he out there? Okay, so he can come and say hello to the audience.
Say what up, yo. Hi, everybody.
Okay, okay. Well, why don't you sit on the sofa here so
I
that
will.
folks can see you in all the camera?
Ain't nobody
Oh, you
flyer than
dressed
DJ
up. You
Daddy out
ready?
here. Look at that.
Oh,
He dressing,
fabulous,
he dressing
fabulous. How are
swell.
you this evening?
How you doing?
You're gonna have a great show this evening here. This evening, you're gonna play a little of everything.
Yeah, we're
So,
gonna have a funny time today, and I'm gonna traveling with all my people to Senegal.
oh, good. You're traveling to Senegal tonight.
Yeah, yeah,
So, folks, you're going to get a taste of Senegal music and
yeah,
Senegal. So, do you know any foods or anything in
yeah. The
Senegal?
Senegalese people like Chepajen.
Shepherd.
Yo, what is
Chep,
that?
the
That
chep.
sound good.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's
What is it?
some rice with the fish.
Can you adjust our cameras over here? Oh, okay. I move over. Never mind. He can move right over. Come on. Okay. Now, what did you say?
I say, usually Senegalese people like a chep.
Shepherd.
Yeah.
Oh, Chepachin.
I'm gonna need some
Now,
of
what
that.
is Chepachin again?
The chep is some rice. They cook it like with the fish,
Wow.
more spicy,
Oh,
very delicious.
wow. That's something like what we had yesterday. We have jollof rice.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was almost like that.
Jollof rice. Yes, yes. And what
Oh
we have is the shrimps and different little
yeah, that was
seafoods in
banging.
there. What you call it, palau, folks out there from the West Indies, they call it palau. And
Yeah.
some people call it jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
And
Mm-hmm.
some people call it
Was it Jollof?
yes, there's so many different ways of making it, and that's fantastic.
Right.
But wow, that's one of our great dishes. And so, what is the music coming from
Tonight?
Senegal?
Senegal.
What is
Senegal, first of all, I'm gonna let you know Senegal is a beautiful country. Nice people.
oh,
Yeah,
beautiful
And you know that people. And first, we have a famous American Senegalese guy named Akon. Do you know?
Oh, of course we know Akon.
Yeah.
Wow, he's very famous.
Okay.
Shout out to
Shout out to the
Akon.
king.
You got to get him
Yeah.
on the show one day.
Supplying the
We
city.
are traveling to Akon
So
concert.
Senegal language basically is
Wow.
Walla is
Wow, wow, nanga def.
wow.
And prophecy, wow, wow, nanga def, to
Mhm.
all Senegalese people fasting is to tell.
Or they are fasting now.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
are right.
That's right. 'Cause you got some Muslim, but you got some English too.
Right.
Biblical. They both. Hey, that's Senegalese people of
Nanga def à tous les Sénégalais. Ce soir, nous allons faire un show. On va faire un tour au Sénégal et au Mali.
my, I guess my camera went dead at the last moment, but that's okay. So, wow. So that's fantastic. Well, we are happy to have you here this evening, and we're going to be waiting on your show on brooklynstation.com, folks. So tune in because you're going to have some Senegalese music, and and that's going to be exciting.
They're gonna be a few cocktails because the Senegal have a neighbor country like Mali,
Yes,
and
Mali.
the Malian people used to play the same vibration sometimes like Senegalese people,
Same vibes.
and you have Gambia too,
Yes, I know those
and
places.
all that part of Africa
West
is the
Africa.
Mande. Yeah,
Yes.
the
And
Mande
a
people.
lot of the American people, the Mende people.
Yeah, the
I'm
Mande
Mende.
people is Mali, Senegal,
Senegal and
Guinea,
Ghana.
Gambia. Yeah, all of them.
That's the Mende tribe. My tribe is
Right.
Mende and Yoruba.
And they have
So,
they have a nice culture.
yeah, very good culture. So all you Mendes out there who did the DNA out there, you're gonna hear some Senegalese music,
Yeah.
and so you're gonna know a little your culture from Senegalese out there this evening out there. 'Cause
Nangaref, Nangaref, Nangaref,
and a
Nangaref.
lot of Jamaicans are from the roots of Senegal, and they don't know that. Yes,
Yeah.
you are Mende people. A lot of them has went to Jamaica. So Jamaicans are mixed with a lot of
You're
Senegalese
right.
people.
Just
So
shout
you're
out
gonna
to
learn a
all.
little of your roots. They tell you Ghana, but that's not all true. So Senegalese people, a lot of them right in Jamaica.
And I let you know next week we gotta be on this Ghana, no far, no
And
way.
every week you're gonna be experiencing a new adventure. And so folks just stay tuned and go over there and start getting yourself ready. And folks go tune in right now to brooklynstation.com. Download the app, go to radio.co. And what do you got to say before I turn you loose?
Yo, African people, stay strong.
All right, Africa. Okay, that's why I say this show is There We Go, Jamaica and Africa. So if you're joining us now, you're enjoying this show. We want to thank you for every Monday night from 10 to 12. You can join us right here on There We Go, Jamaica and Africa, and then have the great experience. And we start off with Gavin there, the DJ with us. So we want to welcome Gavin here in the house on
You're
WVIP 93.5 FM. So again, we're going to be coming up in different places. We will be visiting different places and going different places and in different locations.
everywhere. All city, all local.
So
We here, baby.
we'll be touring out. So we'll be doing the show from different places. So again, WVIP 93.5 FM. And there we go, Jamaica. Take you to this music. Don't forget to call me for your appointment, Sister Dobong. That's 718-253-7273. You can visit me at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Corner Avenue J, East 35th. That's 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Corner Avenue J, East 35th. And that's 1 p.m. until. So again, folks, thank you this evening. Again, see y'all tomorrow night with King Melvin on BrooklynStation.com. And I hope you're going there right now to BrooklynStation.com so we can have some Sinhalese culture and music. See you later.
Everybody have a good night. You ready? Know we gon' feel right.
Never all alone. Nah, 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 nah. Never leave all alone. For the road is lonely. You are my rock and I am your rock. I'll always defend from any attack. Yeah. Thank God for the real ones. They defend me in the end. Yeah, yeah. Family on my back strong. They defend me in the end. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I see I got contact from me in the end. Now I see I got contact from me in the end. That's all. Defend me in the end. I need you anyway. We are alone. Nobody fight me. Just leave me alone. Just
Again, you know where we are, BrooklynStation.com, KingQueenRadio.com, house and home of Sister Dubong. Check out SisterDubong.com, donate, make your fees payable, everything. If you need to get your fortune told, if you want to hear about your love life or your lover and see what's going on in life, you know exactly who to hit. Sister Dubong, 718-253-7273. That's one until. So enjoy the last 5 minutes with me.
Never alone. Never alone. Never alone.
Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Na 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 na, yeah. I know we've been distant lately. Yeah, I know that things been crazy. But it's what I've come to realize. That when you're in it, ooh, you're so alive. And you feel that feeling that's hard to describe. Oh, yeah. Baby, come now. Let me sip on something and jam down. We could do what we want, anything. I think it's right on the rock. Show me that way. Tell no stop. And just let the music move your body. And you know that's study nobody, baby. Can't keep doing what you like. Cause when you rhythm pick you up, it won't let you down.
Much love to everybody that tuned in to tonight's show. We love y'all. You heard? Keep enjoying it. Stay tuned for the next show. DJ Taibbi. You heard?
I want you to do it. Ooh, girl, that body. Smile when you turn up. Yeah, yeah. And when you rhythm get you high. Ooh, the little light. So late, feeling you could ride. Yeah, feeling you could ride. Yeah, baby, come now. You want to fun listening till sundown. We do what we want, anything. What we want, anything. What we want, anything. I think in life, on the rock, show me that way. Tell me stop, and just let the music move your body. And we don't understand nobody, baby. Can't keep doing what you like. Cause when you really pick you up, it won't let you down, no, no. We'll have a real good time. And when you
Just want to let y'all know that y'all love, y'all heard, y'all acknowledge, and God loves y'all. You understand?